is in last term and coming out of the body is an actual, because that's the reason why they do procedures up to 14 weeks.
Oh no, they do them to 24 weeks.
Okay, but
24
I don't
weeks.
feel it is truly, if it cannot survive outside the body up to 14, 15 weeks, and it's not viable, then they should have the choice in that time span to do what they want, because it's not a viable living thing outside the body. Third trimester, totally different story. So that's why I said, you don't want my opinion, because I have very strong opinions about this.
Well, we actually do want to hear your opinion. I mean, we aren't out here just, we're not screaming at women. We do say, come talk to us. We want to hear what your situation is. And we come alongside these moms. You know, I don't know if you realize that. We come alongside, we represent churches and ministries all across the city. And we come alongside. We help pay their rent. We help them with anything they need.
I just feel that when they're here making this, they've already, I mean, you don't know, every case is a case-by-case basis, but they're already made a difficult decision and decided on it. And then to come here, and if it was me and I was pulling up like this, it would make my decision that I was making for whatever reason that much more difficult. Because you're actually seeing things.
So seeing what's going to happen to your baby, seeing the picture of what's going to happen to your baby would cause you to want to do that to your baby even more?
No, I don't think that it would stop someone who's made their decision to do it.
It actually has. We have women, many women.
I'm not necessarily saying that would stop them once they made up their mind. They came here and saw that. I mean, they had all the time to do their research before making that decision, and they have every right to be walking in that front door and even sitting there, changing their mind. So they're entitled to do that.
And you know, a difference is that the unborn child does not have those rights. That's why we're out here, because we're Christians, and the Bible tells us to raise our voice to speak up for the oppressed, for those who have no voice. That's why we're here, because these children in the womb don't have a choice.
Yeah, but
there's always adoption.
They're not viable before a certain week, so they don't have a choice if they're not at that point.
So when you see the pictures that we have sometimes out here of an 8-week or 10-week baby, you know, in the womb, that baby is forming, that baby is growing, that baby has a heartbeat, that baby has DNA that's unique to him or her. You, in your heart of hearts, you would say that child should not have rights.
Yes, because the mother or the person carrying it has the right to make a decision before something. That's how I feel.
Well, the other thing you should take into consideration is the baby from the moment of conception has his own DNA. And immediately the cells rush to fulfill their roles, whether it be in the eye, the muscle, the liver, the lungs, whatever. These cells these cells are rushing to their places.
I used to be a nurse, so I totally
wow.
So you know everything. So that's why I say I have strong opinions about everything, and I see things from all different angles. That's why I like to make it neutral coding, because I don't want to force somebody or my way upon somebody else. So I remain neutral usually.
Right. We should look at it scientifically. Those cells within the uterus are destined to grow into fully mature humans. A human. It's not like the cells on your arm. Like they would say in this place to mothers that go in there that the cells in the uterus and the womb are just meaningless cells. But that's not true. If you scratch these cells off your arm, they'll fall to the ground and become nothing. But the cells inside the womb are developing very, very quickly into, someone that with our eyes we would recognize as obviously human. Science and reason and logic would say absolutely from the moment of conception, that's a person. The egg by itself is not a person, neither is the sperm, but when they come together, it's a miracle that happens. Right. So it's subjective to say that, well, at a certain point, that's when it really becomes human.
If that child cannot be viable outside your body at that point of conception, then
I know you guys want to conversate. If you want, you can go back around to that.
No,
I just pray that as you leave here that you'll think about the things that you've heard. And you say that you're a nurse, you obviously studied anatomy, and the things that Ann just shared with you, you know in your heart that those are true. You know that little embryo, that little baby growing in the womb is a human person and should have the same rights that we have. And I'm just praying that you'll see and remember these images and that you will come to a place of truth in your heart